Hi guys, welcome back. I hope you are enjoying the video series on how to franchise. I hope you're learning something, and I hope that by now you have determined that I wanted to go on the franchise journey and discover the wonderful world of franchising. So guys, we've covered quite a lot of information, so it's something that you will have to go and sit and chew about. Have a chat with me. I'm available on email, WhatsApp. We can do a video call. You can have access to more of my wisdom and more of my experience if you feel that you need. I just want to talk about the whole process. So this is video number 5. The process I followed from start to finish around our franchise Bricktail Magic. Okay, so guys, if you're ready, you've got your pen and your notebook. This is basically what happened with me, the process I followed, and how I became a successful franchisor. Okay, so to start, basically guys, what happened with me is, okay, I realized what we are currently doing as Bricktail Magic can be duplicated. So if it can work for me, it can work for somebody else, and it can work for somebody else better because they getting me in the package. So and what I mean by that is they getting my support. Okay, so having a franchise, the most important thing at the end of the day is you've gone through the process, you franchised, you've got all your documentation in place, you launched your franchises, you've sold the franchise. The most important aspect about being a franchisor is credibility and being transparent and offering support. So when you sell a franchise, you are accountable, responsible to that franchisee for success. Okay, what I mean by that, it's the old saying of you can take a horse to the water for a drink, but you cannot make the horse drink. Okay, so you can give your franchise, your franchisee, everything they need to be a success, and you can give them all the support. But if they sit at home and don't do anything about their business, they're not going to make money. So that's a big point, and part of your franchise contract is to have that in place, is that there is obviously certain steps to follow to make the franchise a success. Okay, so guys, what I've done was, without a lot of knowledge, I've spent a lot of money on seeing lawyers, seeing franchise experts in the field, which there is very good experts out there. I'm no expert. I didn't go to a university to study franchising. I'm giving you life experience. Okay, so when we started Bricktail Magic, everything was in place. Eventually it took me a few weeks, it took me a few months to get everything in place, and we launched and we started selling, and I realized people are looking for ideas, and I was very convincing, and I'm a very convincing salesperson, because it works for me, and to be creditable, creditable and transparent is my success. So I don't lie, and I don't tell franchise owners, I'll do this, I'll do that, I promise. No, I tell them the truth. It's going to take so long to establish your business. This is the ins and out of the business, but you become part of my family. Okay, so the process I followed was the following. I'm getting to that now. Is somebody shows interest. Okay, I've put an ad on Facebook, and by the way, just to come back to Facebook, is that 90% of all my franchise sales came from Facebook advertising. And that is awesome, because it costs like 90% cheaper than print media. So thank you, Facebook. We appreciate the platform that you've created for us. And Facebook has created certain algorithms. So when you advertise, you can have targeted advertising. So if you need a franchise in a certain area, you just advertise in that area. Okay. So yeah, just to get back to the process of what I follow when I sell a franchise, is we'll get an interest from our webpage, and I'll email them the information. So there's a bit of information going back and forth between myself and the potential franchisee, but I will follow up, which I realized is very important. So if somebody is interested in your franchise, you have to have an automated process where there's communication, even before you get involved. Okay, I'll make contact with the client and say, listen, I thank you, I see you interested in our franchise opportunity. Is there any questions that I can possibly help you with at this stage? Have you gone through all the documentation? Let me know if there's something I can help with, and thank you for your interest in wanting to be part of the franchise family. So there's that word family again. And the reason I use the word family is that people, just another amazing statement that somebody wrote once, the deepest principle inside every human being is the desire to be appreciated and to belong. Family support and appreciate each other. Okay, so I try and make the potential franchisee obviously feel, listen, you're going to buy into a family franchise concept. It's not a corporate red tape. If you step over the line, we're going to chop off your foot, or if you're not going to reach that turnover, we take away the franchise. I've adopted the family system where I rather will support and appreciate the franchisee. Okay, so when a guy, we've advertised, made contact, and the guy is interested, I know the guys in the potential franchisee is interested when they send me the application form. Okay, so they sign a letter, they fill in the application form, they send that back to me, and I know immediately who I'm dealing with. I've got access to their personal details. I can go and do a search to see, am I possibly not dealing with a criminal or whatever the case may be. And from there, I make a decision. Do I want this person to become part of the family? Because remember, that's your privilege, is you can still decide who you want in your family of franchises. So we can't always choose our own family, and I love them dearly, but in your franchise family, you can choose who you want to work with. Okay, so guys, and then I will then send them an email back. Thank you for your application form. We are busy reviewing your application, and we will get back to you within 24 hours. So what I will then do is I'll go through the application, I'll tick and mark questions that I might want to ask the potential franchisee, and I'll notify him about a telephonic interview. Okay, and then I'll have the telephonic interview, and then I obviously just realize, listen, I can work with this guy or person. I'm gonna take the chance in selling a franchise to him. Okay, and then I will send an invoice and I'll go through that process in the next video. So guys, just to sum up and just to close, we're reaching our 10-minute time limit, and there's mosquitoes here in South Africa. They suck us dry. Okay, so just to sum up, this video is just go and think about the person that you want part of your franchise family. That's basically what you want at the end of the day. So you don't gonna just sell a franchise to anybody, because that's one of the mistakes that I've made as a franchisor. I've sold some franchises to people I shouldn't have sold to, because at the end of the day, they do your name, they can do your name a bit harm, but you will always get that. So that's part of life. So guys, basically, as I mentioned also in the other videos, is that the franchise is something, the concept is something you have to drive. You have to be involved, especially in the beginning, with the franchise sales. So guys, we're talking about that a bit more. I'm going to share with you how much money I made selling the franchises, and then how I structured a franchise fee. I structured a pay-as-you-go franchise fee system, not to burden franchisees with heavy costs every month. So that's in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I look forward in seeing you in the next video in our series, How to Franchise Your Business. Thanks guys, cheers.